Hey everybody, Sujan Patel here. I want to share with you some business career lessons I've learned from losing about 40 pounds, regaining a lot of it, and then losing it again, and then repeating that twice over. Back in 2011, I did probably the biggest achievement I've ever done. I lost 45 pounds, drastically changed my habit, kept that up for 5 years. Then I moved to Austin. Actually, lifted tons of weights, got in the best shape of my life along the way, ran 10 miles a day. It's all sorts of things I probably didn't think I could ever do in life. And then in 2015, I lost all of that over the course of a year or two, gained about 25, 30 pounds or so. And then I lost it again in 2018. And then I gained it back when we had our first son, and then lost it again. So this is kind of some lessons I've learned along the way. So I'll just go through them. First and foremost is to be persistent. It is the single biggest trait you can have in your business, your career, and if you want to lose weight, or leave it off or keep it off. People always ask when I lost the weight, even now, what motivated you that one day, that one time where you lost the weight to keep it off, or what was that one catalyst that got you there? I was like, actually, I've been busting my butt trying to build a habit or try to do this for a long time. I just failed a lot, so I just kept at it. Number two, small changes make the biggest impact and biggest improvements. Meaning, you make one small change, like maybe you don't eat rice for dinner, or you cut out carbs for dinner, meaning like you cut out like bread for dinner, just dinner. If you did that over and over and over again, times that by 365, you'd be eating, let's say, 500 to 600 less calories a day, and that could make a big impact over time. So, and also cutting out carbs or bread over dinner is not the hardest thing, right? Whereas if you were to go do something big, it'd be very, very difficult. Habits over goals. One of my favorite books by James Clear is called Atomic Habits. Essentially, instead of building a goal like I want to run a 5-minute mile, which actually is my goal right now, build a habit like I want to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, right? Why this is important is that running a 5-minute mile is freaking hard. 6-packs ab, really, really hard. Going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, that anybody can do. I never said what you have to do at the gym, how long you have to go for, you just have to go. Number 3 or 4 is actually to surround yourself with the right people, the right crowd, whether in business, your career, or you want to lose weight. Just hang out the right people, right? The right crowd. For my SaaS businesses, I hang out with SaaS people, right? To be rich, wealthy, whatever, I want to hang out with the richest, wealthiest people in the world. If I want to build a 6-pack ab and lift 500 pounds, I'm going to go hang out with gym rats, and I go do that, right? People who've been there, done it before, that's the people you want to hang out with. Track and measure everything. Really needs no explanation. If you track it, you can measure it. If you can measure it, you can improve it. That's really the theory there. Invest in the right tools and people. So business, people, tools, software, whatever. I use MyFitnessPal. I used to use Lose It to track my calories, to track what I eat. Again, if I know what I eat and I track it, then I can actually improve it. So tools like that are great. I like Lose It in MyFitnessPal because I can scan a barcode of what I'm eating, what I'm making, what have you, and easily add that stuff into the system. And there's a kind of a community to kind of help encourage me along the way. One other thing I like to mention is an object in motion stays in motion. So once you get the ball rolling, once you build that habit, it's so hard to break that habit. In fact, once you do something for 3, 6, 9 months, it's actually harder to break the habit, stop doing something, than it is to keep going. And so, just remember that rule. Like, just your first goal, if you ever want to, be more successful, in your career, business, or just lose a lot of weight, just get into motion. That's the first objective. After that, the momentum, the motion can help carry you forward. Treat yourself. So what I mean by this is once a week, once a month, when you hit milestones, celebrate those wins. Take that time. That's something I really suck at in terms of milestones. Really good at eating ice cream every week. When I eat ice cream on Saturday or Sunday mornings, it's weird timing, I know. I just don't have the desire to eat ice cream other days of the week, right? So that 1-2 days I eat ice cream helps me stay consistent and healthy for 4, 5, 7 days, 6 days. find ways to keep things interesting. So what I learned about when I lost the weight the first time, very interesting. To keep it up for 5 years, I had to keep thinking about like what else can I achieve. But when I lost the momentum and kind of had to start over again, was hard to kind of, what's interesting about this? So whatever it is, just find something that keeps you interested in what you're doing. New goals, new ways to tackle something. When I lost weight the second time around, I started doing intermittent fasting. First time I did a crazy 1,200 calorie diet, and just a new way, a new challenge, something that's different than before. I tried keto, I've tried fasting for like 4 or 5 days. It just was a new challenge that kept me motivated. One thing also to keep in mind is maintaining success is harder than actually achieving it, right? So 2011, I did 6 months of crazy life-changing work, but to keep it up for the next 60 years, incredibly difficult, right? Just from a pure time element. Keeping something up for 60 years is really, really hard. And so now the second, third time I lost that weight, I thought about not like, what can I do to lose the weight the fastest, or what can I do crazy to actually get that weight off, or change my habits. It was actually, what are things I can do to make sure I keep doing this for the next 60 years so I never get fat again. Same thing goes in business and career. Easy to kind of do it once for a year and grind as hard as you can, work 80-hour, 120-hour weeks, but very hard to do that forever. And lastly, it's proper planning is the key to success. What I mean by this is, if you want to exercise in the morning, you want to exercise every day, find a time that is the right time to exercise. For me, it's the morning. I wake up, I go to the gym, I come back and I do work. Or, for me, sometimes I want to do a half-assed day. I'm really busy. I go on a bicycle at the gym and I just answer emails, but while pedaling, right? So something to do. However you want to do it, plan around your exercise or the things that can make you successful in your business or career, whatever habits you want to form. That's it. Hopefully me losing 45 pounds, gaining some pounds back, losing it again, and then repeating that twice over has helped motivate you to kind of change habits for you, lose some weight, be more successful, invest in yourself. All right. If you have any comments, questions, statements, leave it in the comments below.